So today we're rebuilding this Alivio MC18 derailleur. It supplies the 16 and the 18. And some tools you're going to need are some pliers, a screwdriver, some Allen keys, a pick, and an 8mm wrench. Alright, so once you got the pulleys out, you can service this Pinnacle. It's optional, but I recommend it. First, you just want to grab the clip and rotate it so it faces out in between these two little tabs. So you want to position it like this so it faces out. Then you want to grab your pick and then pull out the clip. And the tab will just spring out. You want to just grab it and pull it this way. In my case, it just springed out. Grab the spring and the bolt. And then you just want to take out your B-limit screw bolt. Alright, so now I got everything disassembled. Now it's time for cleaning. You can use like a steel brush, you can use alcohol, you can use brake cleaner, but when you use brake cleaner, you want to wipe it off the plastic parts real quick, otherwise it could fade it or damage it. And if you have any rust on the cage, you can just use some aluminum foil. Alright, everything's nice and cleaned down now. I used some chrome wax, like this Quick Glow for the cage, and I also used some of this Mother's for the rest of the body. And something else you're going to need for the assembly is grease. Alright, so now you want to grease up your Pinnacle. Make sure you get all the sides nice and good. Then you want to grab your bolt, and then you want to grab your little washer, seal, and you want to make sure the groove's facing up, slide it through, and then slide it in the parallelogram with a rotating motion, like this. Alright, so once you got that in, you want to grab your spring. One side is going to be recessed in a little bit, as you see there. This side is going to be flush. You want the side with the recessed part sticking up. Find the hole and stick in your spring. You want to make sure your spring is all the way in the hole, like this. Then you want to grab your seal, push it on, and then grab your retaining ring, and then engage that with the spring. And now you want to grab some pliers, and you want to rotate it by this little tab here. Make sure you got your B-limit screw out, and you want to get this tab all the way behind there. Alright, so once you got the tab in all the way like this, you want to grab your clip and slide it on. And now for the pulleys, you want to grease up the inside of this metal part. You want to grab your bushing, you want to grease up the inside of that metal one too, and slide it in. And now grab your little washers, slide them on. Make sure you don't put any around the washers. And then put a little bit of grease on your bolt and slide on the pulley. And same story for the tension pulley, and you could also use SRAM butter for this, whatever works. And now make sure your pulleys are all tightened down. Put on your bail adjuster and your clamp bolt, and you have yourself a fully rebuilt derailleur. These derailleurs are usually the 16 model. I have the 18 one. It also has the longer cage, which is pretty rare. And yeah, thanks to everyone who subbed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.